Okay, I want to talk about many people have been asking me about the cost of living, how much it costs to relocate, and how much it costs to live there. The first thing I want to say is, as far as relocation, depending what time of the year you are flying, um, the ticket can cost between 1,200 to 1,500 round trip, depending the time of the year. Because like Christmas, New Year, Thanksgiving, those are major holidays that people are traveling all over the world. So it's understandable that the price might be a little bit high during that time. Number one, number two, try to book your ticket at least 2 3 months ahead of time to get very good sale. So don't wake up today and say I'm going tomorrow. The price will be high. You'll be paying $1,900, $2,000 if you wait 1 or 2 weeks before you travel. But if you can wait 1 or 2 months, between 4 to 8 or 10 weeks to book your tickets, and it's off season, you can get between 700. Excuse me. Yes, 6 to 800 one way round trip. You're looking at 12 to 15, 1,600 with tax and everything round trip. That's number one. So please keep that in mind. Try not to travel during the holiday basis schedule time, and also try to book your ticket at least 1 month to 3 months ahead of time. You get a very good deal. That's the second thing. The third thing you want to keep in mind is your living expense to ship your stuff and all of those stuff. Now your living expense, I'll tell you what I did that helped me and is still helping me today. I sat down and I calculated and I decided and I made up my mind. I purchased things that I use on a daily basis for 2 years really. That means I made a list of all my toiletries. You know what toiletries are? All your personal hygiene products. You know them. Toothbrush, toothpaste, lotion, deodorant, Kotex, tampons, panty liners, shavers for men or shaver for women, deodorant, underwears, panties, bras, sneakers, socks. All those things I listed them. The ones that were in good condition, I brought them. If I needed more, I added some more. So I made a list of things. So I just put toiletries and I purchased those things to last me for at least 2 years. So I purchased 2 years supplies of toiletries and I brought them with me. Because my plan was, I'm going to start business, ministry, mission, trade, foundation, all of those stuff, jobs. But I don't want to let and I'm spending money on all those things. So I purchased them. Most of them was on sale. I shopped around when I was in the States. So I purchased, so I brought toiletries things with me that will last me for at least a year to 2 years. The second thing I did was cleaning supplies to clean your house, to clean your dishes, to clean your clothes. I bought them for at least 1 year supplies. I brought that with me. What else? Cosmetics, all your cosmetics, your beauty skin product, all those things I bought enough to last me at least for 1 year. Are you with me? So say that food, I brought food also, but mostly non-perishable like rice, tuna, sardine, luncheon meat, corned beef. I don't eat corned beef. I'm just mentioning in case you like those things. Tuna, sardines, rice, those colorful Spanish rice. They call them bouillon rice or something. You know, they're very flavorful. I have a whole lot of those. I bought enough oil, like coconut oil, grapeseed oil. What else? Avocado oil. Some people might say, why you bring that? It's already here. I'm sure most of the things are already here, but I came prepared for 2 years. So in case my business, the ministry, does not start generating income, at least I'm sustainable for 2 years before I start spending money unnecessarily. So I brought those things with me, food, rice. I brought the oil, I brought my dishes, pots and stuff, towels and all those things. So make a list of things that you know you're already living with every day in the States or wherever you are in the world and you're planning on relocating to Africa. Make a list of those things and see if you can begin to start saving and hustling to at least get 1 to 2 years supplies of those things to bring them, to ship them with you. So when you hit the ground, you're not spending money to go look for those things. You already are set for 2 years. Yeah, there's some stuff that I still buy here and there, but not that much because I plan properly. So do that. And when I say cosmetic, I mean cosmetic, all those our girly stuff or masculine stuff, hygiene, personal hygiene, all those things. I purchased them over time, and because I used to prep. Let me tell you the truth. I used to prep when I was in the States, so I always had a year to 2 years supplies of those things already boxed up somewhere in the closet in my apartment. So moving was very easy. I just brought them and purchased some more stuff, added upon it, and brought them with me. Some I shipped ahead of time. The others I brought with me when I was coming. So do that. Do ship between 1 to 2 years of all the things that you need. So you don't come on the ground and you're looking for toothbrush, you're looking for toothpaste, you're looking for lotion, you're looking for your favorite coffee, even coffee. Yes, I even ship my favorite coffee, the powder one, the syrup, the flavor, everything, the canned milk, the powdered milk, the liquid canned milk. Yes, I even brought some flours to make bread, some your American breakfast, your pancakes, if you like all those things, your cereals, your oatmeal, if you like all those things, ship them, but look at the expiration date. Make sure the expiration date is further into the future, so you don't bring something in 3 months or 6 months expire and it's a waste. But anyway, if it's expired 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, please don't waste it. When you get to Africa, look for your local neighborhood; they will take it. They don't. They say they don't waste things away. That's what I was told. As soon as something expires, we like to throw it away in America. They say please don't throw it, give it to us. Yes. So when I was shopping, I look for expiration date on those products that was ahead of time. Are you with me? Like few years into the future, and bring them with me. So do all of those things: your cereal, your cornmeal, your cornflakes, to make your muffin, mix your pancakes. You know what it is you like to eat for breakfast that are non-perishable. Bring them with you. And buy enough that can sustain you for at least a year, maybe two. I did mine for 2 years. I bought everything that I know that I would need for at least 2 years. So as I'm living now, I have 2 years worth of supplies of almost everything that I used to live with in the States that made my life comfortable. And also, that's number one. Number two, when I came on ground, the major thing I bought maybe like perishable food, chicken, fish, vegetables, some of those things. But I'm not spending too much money because I bought most of the things that I know I would need ahead of time. So it makes your life so much easier. That's it. That's the third thing you're gonna do. What else you gonna do? Now, apartment. The apartments in Liberia and most part of Africa, you have to pay 6 months to 1 year ahead of time. So, for example, the apartment that I'm living right now, I have a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom apartment in a gated sort of compound. Everything is like a compound here. We call it gate, but compound gate, whatever. And it's $300 a month. But you can find apartments for $85 a month. You can find an apartment for 100, 200, 300, 500, 700, even 1,000. It's up to you depending on where you want to live and your budget. I have a gold in mind, so I don't mind staying at this area. It's fine with me. So I use myself as an example. $300 a month for 1 year, 3 times 12, that's 36. 3,600. If you double that, you know the math. That would be how much. Talk to me, somebody. 6 and 6 is 12. 3 and 3 is 6 and 172. So that'll be 7,200 if you pay your rent off for 2 years. But I would advise you bring 2 years rent and just do maybe 6 months if you can find. Because what if you don't like the neighborhood and you have to pay for 2 years? So try to do 6 months. And while you're there looking around, if you don't like the neighborhood after the 6 months, you can go to another neighborhood and still, but you have your money. So try to have at least 2 years worth of. I have something on the fire. I'll be right back. Okay, where was I? So try to shop around and look for an apartment. But whatever the apartment is, like I said, you can get an apartment from $85 to $300, $400, $1,000, even $2,000 a month. It all depends how extravagant and lavish you want to live and how big your budget is. Simple, but there's a budget for everyone. And let's say you need $300 budget like me, try to start saving up for at least 2 years. So now you have all your supplies that you need for 2 years packed up, boxed up, ready to ship. All your supplies, all your food, personal hygiene, toiletry, all those stuff, and you have your rent for at least 2 years saved up. You got your plane ticket ready, and you can come. Like I said, if worst comes to worst, you are there for 2 years. You're not going to be spending too much money. Are you with me? And then on cash on hand, I would advise you to bring also after you get all those things, bring extra cash at least minimum for a single person. Minimum between 10 to 20,000 US dollar cash on hand. Some people say 5,000. You know what you're coming to do and you know how you're going to live. So you decide how much you think. I'm telling you now, I'm here. I've been here 3 months now. Between 10 to $20,000 cash, bring it on hand. In addition to that, you already have your 2 years rent is not part of that $10,000. That's extra. The 10 to 20,000 US dollars is extra, or is in addition. So if you add your 2 years rent on top of that, that'll be a little bit more correct. The reason why I'm saying that, because once you have taken care of your 2 years rent, and then you have 10,000 or 20,000 on hand to do whatever you want, whether to start your business, your ministry, your foundation, whatever you want to do, or you just came to party for 2 years and relax. At least you know I got 10,000 out to party, and I got 2 years rent paid for. So you don't include that 2 years rent in the extra cash you bring in. Are you with me? So I hope I made sense. If you have any question, put in the comment section. Any kind of video ideas and topics that you would like me to continue to do on my channel, just put the suggestions in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to take my time and do research. And those of you, if you want to come to Liberia, my contact information, my phone number, my email will be in the description box or in the comment section, or both. And try to reach out to me, but WhatsApp is the best, easiest, fastest, and cheapest way to reach us here in Africa, because it's free for you in the West. You can contact me there. I can help you to look around for an apartment or something. Keep in mind, I had to go through the same issue. We have this mindset coming from the West, and we expect everything to be exactly as it is in America or UK or Canada or Europe. Please change that mindset. You won't be disappointed if you change that mindset. But if you come with your Western mindset and you want everything just as you want it in the West, you'll be very disappointed. The next day, you're going to pack your bags and get up out of here. I'm telling you the truth. I can lie to you and make it look pretty, or I can tell you the truth. So if you have any desires or thought, or you're considering relocating or vacationing, start changing your mindset. Sometimes, depending on the neighborhood where you live, the power may go. And if the power goes, sometimes it will go for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and it will come back and it will be on for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Then it will go off again for like sometimes 15 minutes, 5 minutes. It will come back on for 2, 3 hours. It will go again, and sometimes it will go for 1 hour, or anywhere from 5 minutes to 1 hour. The power will go, but then it will come back and stay on. It will be on for 3, 4, 5 hours. You see, so if you can handle that, you'll love it here. If you can't handle that, get yourself a generator. That's another expense you can add to that. Get yourself a generator and begin to budget to buy gasoline or diesel, because they have generator here that can use diesel or gasoline. And diesel, you know what diesel is, you know the difference. Of course, the price difference too, you know that, right? So once the power go off, your generator can kick in, depending on what kind of generator you buy, how they set it up for you. But you have that option where you can key start it, or you will just click on for you, if that's what you like. The same thing goes with there was something else I was thinking. My mind is just like a clockwork. So water. The water also sometimes can go. When you told me the water can go, I said, where does it go? Anyway, but with all of those little inconveniences and nuances, I still love living home, and I still enjoy living home. The food is clean, the water is clean, the air is clean. The neighborhood is not all 100% clean yet. But we can come and do it now. It's our job. Liberia to me is a clean slate. It's like a virgin land. If you get away from the city and go outside into the villages and suburbs, there's no even suburbs. The suburbs look like little cities now. But get away from the cities and the suburbs. The villages is clean and pristine, never developed, but they're waiting for us. So it's like you have a little blueprint or a canvas, a clean slate, a canvas, and you can come and build what you want to build on, depending on how much of a visionary you have or how much of a foresight that you have. So we can develop it the way we want. You see, Ghana, I see a lot of Black Americans or African Americans, and I say Black because some people tell me, don't call me African. So that's why I use both terms. I use Black Americans and African American because I don't want anybody to say I offend them and I insult them. We live in the Me Too age. Everybody's offended by everything. What do you call yourself? African American, Black American? I don't even care what you call yourself. All I care is come home. Let's make Africa great together. Hello, somebody. Can I get an amen? I know I'm preaching good up in here. So, what was I saying? I done lost my train of thought. You see how I can ramble on sometimes and go off subject and digress and come back. So anyway, come on. I'll make another video to let you know how it's like. All the nuances, I still love and enjoy living home. I really do. I wouldn't change it. You couldn't pay me any amount of money to go back to the West. And I spent over 33 years in America. I don't hate it. But my time is up there. My time is beginning here in the motherland, the continent. Come, let's build Liberia and Africa and make it great and make it a paradise. It was intended to be in the beginning by the Creator. It shall be so in the end. Amen. Thank you very much. And don't forget, share, subscribe, invite, leave your comment below. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Does Angel want to